back to Let's Be Honest. I am your co-host Nkenge.
I'm your co-host Pretty Nick.
And today we talking about people with revolving doors at their homes, okay? I'm gonna get into this subject because I posted about how I don't feel comfortable as a feminine woman. I don't feel comfortable going to no nigga house and chilling if I can't like lounge on your couch, walk in your kitchen with my titties out because your people just popping up too much, then I don't want to come over. And so I got into this conversation and the shit made me think about when I first met Nick. When I first met Nick, we were doing business together, I wanted to do business with Nick, and I needed to mail her something. And I always say this, I mail people shit all the time. Like, do you have a shipping address? I never asked for a home address, that's a weird question, but I said, do you have a shipping address? Nick was like, I got an address, but I'll meet you. And I'm like, you just said you stay kind of far from where I stay, you know. He was like, look, I'll be around you on these days and this time to this day. And I consider me and Nick to be very cool.
We are family.
I don't know if this nigga live in the United States of America. Nick might be Canadian. I don't know if Nick stay down the block, what city, what state, what country. I am not convinced that this nigga not Canadian. But what I know is that means dog ain't got no revolving door. You ain't just popping up. You ain't just Nick partner. Want to walk through the kitchen with the titties out? Is that kind of spot. It's a titties out kitchen, niggas. I need y'all to be more like that. Were you always this way about your address, or did something happen? Did something go down and you was like, oh, that's it?
When I was younger, you know, out in the club, fighting and all that shit, just whole bunch of bullshit. I stayed in bullshit. Mm-hmm. And people knew where I lived because we'd go to my house, because my parents was cool, and we had like this big ass basement that was like had a little furniture and shit. So, and I lived down the street from the club, so we'd meet up at my house.
It's a bad combo.
Yeah. We'd meet up at my house and drink and shit, and then go to the club. So literally everybody knew where I stayed. Like my friends, they grandma, everybody know where I stayed. So when I used to get in bullshit, people was easily like, oh, Nick live there, you know. And I was living with my parents at the time, so as I got older, I got very private because, you know, nobody know where I live. Nobody. So it happened when I got older, over the years and shit. So I don't play that. And plus I'm like very private and I don't trust motherfuckers. Like, cause you could be cool with a person for years. Soon as y'all fall out, they telling all your business. Yeah, you know, Nick ain't got this. You know, Nick got this. And you know what I'm saying? Motherfucker be ready to rob you, and you ain't even got shit to rob. So no, I don't play them games.
So studs like to pop up. You can't get studs your address for nothing in this world. And I learned this shit back in my club days. One time, I had one pop up. Almost got me evicted. Right after that, if I dated you in my 20s and you think I lived on the east side with my daddy, I did not. I had an apartment on the west side. But one thing about it, you gonna pull up with some bullshit, you gonna pull up to Marvin's house. You ain't pulling up over here, okay? Because he gonna match you bullshit for bullshit.
Right, I want to say.
I'm not. You gonna be on the east side making a lot of noise with a nigga that like to make a lot of noise. I'm not about that. I just think that, and I also think when you hosting, whether it be somebody you dating or company or friends or whatever, and I also have children, like, and even if I didn't, I would have kids in my house, my niece and everything. I feel like any house kids are in, that's the kids, it's really their house. We just there to pay for it. And kids deserve to be comfortable. If they want to run around, however, do whatever, and not just think like, you know, not have memories growing up where everybody just came to your house. It didn't feel like yours. But I've dated women who was just, I don't know if it was friendly or what, because it might be the same people, right? It might be cousins and the same 4 friends or whatever, but to where I had to keep the road nearby because at any point, niggas was just, oh, I'm here. Like, no call, no nothing, just pulling up, walking in the house, treating it like it's theirs. And to me, that shit is very immature. If you done had that 29th, 30th birthday, and your niggas still, to me, it signifies like they not taking your woman seriously. They not taking the fact that you might need to be resting or whatever. Like, I feel like we at the age where just because I'm home and I'm not doing anything doesn't mean that I'm like available to you, right? Don't be working my shit.
So what you saying pretty much, because this, you can't wait to nitpick on this goddamn topic.
Because I'm tired of you niggas.
So what you saying, you don't want to date someone with a lot going on in their home.
Not at all. Not at all. That
give us some examples of a lot going on.
A lot going on. We laying in the bed watching Netflix and somebody on your porch and you don't know who it is. You gotta look at the Ring doorbell and your people feel like they can just pop up. That's number one. Number two, I'm going to your bathroom. It's 3 edge brushes, 2 fake nails in the garbage, lashes on the ledge. Oh, that's my sister, my cousin. Oh, she got too drunk and spent the night. No, why this the flop house? Why this the 2 drunk house? Nigga, a house is not a home if you got all of this going on, right? If we can't have mail, money on the table, if we got to put stuff up because you don't know who coming over and all of that, this is a spot to me, ma'am. I would like to go home. It's very trappish. I'm not. It's giving chic trap, and I cannot, because it don't matter how good your house look or anything like that. If it don't feel right, because I've been in some homes that were in the hood, cheap as hell, cheap ass furniture, but they knew how to make it feel protected and make it feel like a home. And I've been in some nice homes where it's like, yeah, it's nice, but like your house for everybody, your house feel like the club. Minus the $10 to get in. Like, it's just, I can't stand that.
You can't do it. You can't date nobody. I feel you though, because at the end of the day, you want to be comfortable where you are. If you leaving your home and your home comfortable, you want to go to the next home and you know, especially if it's your mate or someone you dating, and be comfortable. You don't want to just be out and, you know, be at the house and the mama just walk through the door, handing you your mail and, you know, all that type of shit. So I feel you, know, because I'll be aggravated because I'm a loner. I like to be alone a lot more than I like to be with people. So if I'm at my woman house and people just coming through in and out the door, I'll be aggravated. But good thing, she don't like company either, so that's perfect for us. But I would be irritated, all that in and out. Motherfucker, first of all, you letting the heat out. Get your ass in or you letting the AC out. Get in, you know what I'm saying? But I feel you, all that in and out and a lot of company at your house. No. I've been at my place for 3 years. All my friends been over there and my immediate family, which is like my brothers and my mom. That's it.
So, again, I don't believe this nigga live in the United States of America. But how do you, because I saw you post about your mama popping up. It was like, she got one more time, basically. I forget exactly what you said, but she got one more time to pop up over here without asking, right? Without telling you first. How do you set those boundaries? Because some of you niggas need help. Perfect example, co-host, again, I don't know where she lives at all, right? Perfect example, like what are some ways you set those boundaries with everybody? Because it sounds like you got it with, not to say your mama can't come to your house, but like you have boundaries like all the way up and through. So how do you set those boundaries?
Well, my mom, first of all, I got stairs to come up to my little place or whatever. She ain't walking up no stairs. She yelling at the window, Nick. So I be in my bed, all I just hear is just my name. So I'm looking, so she don't give a fuck. I can set a boundary, all types of shit with that woman. But it's only because we live in the same complex.
Okay.
So she just feel like, but she don't have a key to my house. So she could be yelling at that window all day. She don't have a key to my house. Which, she had a key, but I can't remember what happened. I think I took it and gave it to somebody. I don't know. But, yeah, so with her, she ain't coming up. She just gonna yell through the window and find, because my phone stay on silent. So you know my phone stay on silent. So if I ain't answering and she see my car outside, she yelling at the window. And as far as like my friends and stuff, they don't, it ain't really no boundaries to set with my friends because they'll be like, bitch, you know, I'm on my way, or you know, company or whatever. But 9 times 10, I'm all the way out, closer to them, so they don't even come to my house. All they go to their house. So
that sounds like one way is to move far away from where you grew up. That's one thing, right? They ain't popping up in that way. Yeah, I've noticed that. First of all, I feel like, and I might be wrong, but I feel like studs disrespect boundaries a lot more than the rest of humans on the planet. And once you give a stud your address, they start all over. I'm going to send you something from Amazon. I saw that thing you looked at on Facebook. I'm going to send you something from Amazon. Once they send you something from Amazon,
more shit coming behind that.
At some point, they're going to pop up. I have not met, I shouldn't say that. I haven't.
Right, because you're sitting next to a stud who don't do pop-ups.
I'm gonna go ahead with my flow now. I have not met.
Do pop-ups.
You don't do pop-ups?
No, not at the moment. No, I have. So.
I ain't met one stud in my life who ain't never did a pop-up. Okay, studs pop up. That's one thing I believe and I trust. So, what you have to do now, if you dating a Detroit stud, you might lose your screen door, but stick to your guns, okay? Don't open that door. If they pop up, look at them dead ass through the glass, right? Look dead. No, this is my home.
The glass gonna be missing too.
That's okay. I've lost a couple screen doors. It's okay. This is my home, because once you allow it one time, studs do shit like, oh, I want to see you today, and you be like, okay, when? Oh, I was by you. By me where? Up the street. Ain't nothing even by me. I live by nothing. Get the fuck out of here. Like, so really, and it's just really, I've had to explain my neighbors' cars, like, don't let your neighbor have a Hellcat, like, it's over. So for me, with studs, you have to set that boundary, but film's got a bad habit. I think we got a bad habit of breaking our own boundaries, right? And even not just with who we date, with our homegirls and everything, like, oh girl, I was over there, I got to use the bathroom, whatever. No. If you don't call, you can call my phone. Let me be clear, because studs like to find loopholes. If you do not receive an answer when you call my phone, because niggas let it be like, I text you.
I called you.
Mm-hmm. If we don't talk about this, you're not coming in, because I got to set that standard, and I got to make sure my house is a place of peace. If I come to your home, I'm going to assume you're going to, make me comfortable and keep me safe, whether this is friend, family member, somebody I'm fucking with or whatever. And I expect that same thing in return. Some of you people, you too friendly. Your home is too open. That's where that energy in it ain't never at rest. That's why you can't sleep at night. You letting too much of everybody up in your spot. Stop doing that. Disappear. Move to Canada with Nick.
Yeah, too many energies and too many weird ass vibes in your home and all that. Then y'all doing all that saging and all that shit. That shit ain't working. Just stop letting people come in with bad energy. Just stop letting people come in and out as they please and as they want. Like she said, set some boundaries. Because if you dating and motherfuckers just in and out your house, whether it's your brother, sister, cousin, whoever, like, the person not gonna feel safe. Like, damn, your door is just constantly open for everybody. I couldn't date nobody like that. Like, when do this motherfucking close? Like the Coney Island, open 24/7.
Not your house at Coney Island off 7 Mile. Yeah, watch yourself. And if you ain't ever had no woman walking leisurely through your house in the Silk Road with nothing up under it, because you got too much company. Tell your mama stop popping up like that. I'm gonna tell you, some of these things you saying you ain't getting because you ain't set the tone for it, so you don't deserve it yet. So until then, you ain't gonna get it.
Yeah, motherfuckers can't pop up with a trench coat and nothing under it. Granny gonna be there. Granny gonna see all the goods.
Because Granny might be there.
You know what I'm saying? So if you want some spontaneous shit like that, or just some cool, chill, laid back shit, quiet peace, get all that company up out your crib, okay?
Let us know if you feel like you should keep an open door policy for your family and friends, or how you set boundaries if you are like my co-host over here. Until next time, we will see you all on the next Let's Be Honest.